Day 2 of Essence Fest, and New Orleans has showed up with a lot of heart, hustle, and amazing food. As we honor 20 years since Hurricane Katrina, we honor this city today by powerful panels, unforgettable performances, and the local businesses and flavors to keep the culture alive. Essence Fest is more than just a festival. It's a celebration where we celebrate resilience, strength, and the soul of New Orleans.
They say Black Americans have no culture, no roots, no history, no real identity. Funny how that works, considering the whole world can't seem to stop copying, selling, and celebrating everything we create. Take the Essence Festival, one of the biggest celebrations of blackness on the planet. But these days, it's a playground for corporations chasing quick diversity points, and some folks from the diaspora who show up to sell their culture while calling ours lost. Even Target, yes, that Target, the one backpedaling on diversity like it's an Olympic event, is right there, front and center. But don't worry, we're not just here to drag. We're here to break down what went wrong, call out the hypocrisy, and maybe, just maybe, leave with a lesson that sticks. The Essence Festival started in 1995, born from Essence magazine, created to celebrate Black American women, our beauty, our brilliance, our resilience. It wasn't just a party. It was ours. A space for Black Americans to celebrate a culture built from survival, creativity, and resistance. And like clockwork, when we build something beautiful, here come the vultures.
Yeah, the Black Americans, they won't be back to that, the Essence Festival. I just watched some videos and they won't be back. That lady said the originals are here. The original what, ma'am? Y'all are mad disrespectful. Mad disrespectful. But hey, you know what? You bought it. Good luck with it.
Then came the shift. Essence got the corporate glow up, bounced around media giants, and eventually landed back in Black hands. But the heart was already fading. New leadership made it worse. The festival became more about celebrity, corporate dollars, and influencer clout than community. It stopped being ours. It became a cash grab in Kent cloth.
She put it all on me. I couldn't fight.
She got body for days, but the girl won't flaunt it.
You better bark like you want it. Bark like you want it.
Next shit. And it's gonna be here. What is God doing at AT&T Black?
Me instantly as I walk into the city, I can feel you digging me with your glass of Remy. You had one too many, but still I'm impressed.
Enter Target. The same Target that painted Black Lives Matter on their windows, only to quietly backpedal on diversity when the noise died down. Yet there they are at Essence, sponsoring African brands, clapping off beat to Afrobeat, pretending it's all good while Black Americans, the ones who marched, the ones who fought, get the cold shoulder. It's giving fake ally.
My life's amazing, so I count my blessings. I like this, I like.
DJ
recently. And no nigga ain't got me. Let's go. I'm about to show my ass. These niggas love freak. How the fuck is
You won't stop, get your way, you won't stop, get your way, you work now, get your way, you work out, get your way, you work now, get your way, you get your way, you get your way, you work now, get your way, you get your way, you get your way, you work now, get your, you won't stop, get your way, you now, get your, you won't stop, get your.
Target shoppers say it seemed as busy as any other normal weekday. However, it is only the first day of the boycott. Those participating say they hope it sends a strong message to the retailer. In January, Target announced it would eliminate hiring goals for minority employees and roll back its diversity, equity, and inclusion policies.
It's unfortunate.
We're talking about a company that was at the forefront of the George Floyd protest here. And for them to roll back their initiatives, unacceptable.
And I'm ready for the change because I don't like the racism at all.
Smith says the only reason she was still shopping at Target during the boycott is because it's the only nearby store where she can find specific items for her daughter and unborn baby, but says the removal of DEI policies is making her feel uncomfortable.
So as I'm walking through, I'm like, do they not want me here? Do they think I'm stealing because I'm black, you know? So it's just an uncomfortable feeling. As I'm walking out past security, I'm like, are they going to accuse me of stealing with my kid? You just never know.
Meanwhile, the pastor in Atlanta plans to meet with the board of Target with other leaders after this fast is up on April 17th. He says then they'll decide if they need to do another one. I'm Sarah Stinson reporting. Back to you.
You can't call Black Americans cultureless, then turn around and sell your food, your clothes, your music at our events. Our culture is the blueprint: jazz, hip-hop, rock, resistance. We invented the vibe. But some people want to erase the architects while still living in the house. And Target? They're not just the landlord, they're funding the divide. Pouring money into one side while distancing from the other, all while pretending they don't see the fracture they're deepening.
African, you're not, word! You're not Ghanaian, you're not Dominican, you're not Puerto Rican, you're not Cuban.
Now everything that I'm about to say, if it don't apply, let it fly. But if the shoe fit, then I hope that bitch comfortable. Saying that Black Americans don't have no culture is crazy. This the definition of culture. Either I can't fucking read, or Black Americans got the culture. The food that we eat, the music that we created, rock and roll, R&B, rap, pop, everything else, we can get into it. The clothes that we wear, the style that we wear, the style that you Castanet copy. Last time I checked, this right here, that's not from Haitian culture. All of these right here, none of that is from Haitian culture, and Jamaican culture, and Caribbean culture, where you come from. That's all Black American culture. So while you say we don't have no culture, but you over here using our language, speaking like us, using our verbal forms of communication, saying nigga, listening to our music, dressing like us, copying the style, and cosplaying as one of us. The reason why you successful is acting like a Black American. If we don't have a culture, then why you get it popping back over in Haiti? Because you can't. Because the culture and the roots ain't strong enough over there for y'all to stay over there and get it popping over there. That's why y'all came over here. And since we such a welcoming, loving community, we let y'all come through and eat off the culture and be a part of the culture that y'all did not create. Y'all are our guests. How soon y'all forget the reason why y'all over here is because of us. It's because of certain laws and policies that my people fought for. Everything we got, we created for ourselves and fought for. Black Americans specifically, who come from this lineage, who been here before the transatlantic slave trade. Even the other people that live in your house. I'm Davis. He's Nigerian. Phantom. He's Dominican. Agent. East African. All of y'all are successful by cosplaying Black American culture that you did not create. Y'all are over here because of us, because we are the culture. Shout out to Duke Dennis though. Now if you read that definition of culture, you would have seen that it also said human intellectual achievement, social institutions, things that people have created, you know what I'm saying, for the people. Fred Hampton, Malcolm X, Dr. Shahrazad Ali, Dr. Francis Chris Wilson, Martin Luther King. I can go on and on and on and on. People that's from our lineage that created things, that created the pathway for not only us, but people in the diaspora to be able to come over here and reap the benefits of it. I just find it funny how these people are so ignorant and uneducated to understand that the reason why they're able to leave their countries and come to a place where they can prosper is because of the same people that they claim don't have a culture. But if we get to talking about y'all culture, it's a World War III. We xenophobic. We're not xenophobic. We just responding to the disrespect. But when we respond to the disrespect, now we all got to come together. Miss me with that. We're not about to play that because we let everybody eat off the culture. We could talk about Kodak Black, Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Tekashi 6ix9ine, Mexican OT, Akon, Drake, 21 Savage, Eminem. None of those people are Black American. People that are not from this culture, they're successful because of us. We're the ones listening to the music. We're the ones giving them a platform to be able to become successful. And even in the streaming world, Casanat, you successful because of us. My only point is just be respectful while you're here. Be respectful of the people that paved the way for your goof ass to come over here.
Essence failed because it stopped centering Black American women. It sold out to influencers, aesthetics, and corporate checkbooks. If Essence wants to survive, it needs to come back to community, to authenticity, to respect. Because unity without respect? That's just exploitation with better lighting.
So, I'm at Essence right now. It's 7:42. Started at 7. They announced the first performers, which was supposed to be Siren, a couple minutes ago. They just cut their music. They never came out. If you look around, it is so empty. And I understand people are going to be late, but where is everybody? What's going on? Where are the performers?
You ain't with it, got the company load up in the trucks. You know what's up, we decide we're universal and we got the club. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble. Yeah. Good with a slick mouth. You better not run up on me. If you do, then I'ma trip out. You better not run up on me. If you do, then I'ma trip out. 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 You better not run up on me. Better not run up on me. Better not run.
They underestimated the size of the shoes that needed to be filled. So let's just say it loud for the people in the back, Black Americans. Yeah, we're not cultureless. We are the blueprint, the original and the remix, the vibe everybody keeps borrowing, repackaging, and rebranding like it's free Wi-Fi. The Essence Festival? No matter how far off course it drifts, it still stands on the backs of our creativity, our resistance, and our survival. And to the corporations, the opportunists, the ones who show up to snack, sell, and steal while calling us lost? Oh, trust, we see you. We've been seeing you. The difference is, we're still here. We've built from nothing before, and if we have to, we'll do it again. And let's be crystal clear while we're at it, Black Americans are not what many may think. We are the living, breathing proof that the Black American community, the Black American culture, which is the Black American experience, is the foundation. And that's something no corporation, no influencer, no opportunist will ever erase or recreate. Because real culture has roots. And we're not going anywhere.
Ladies, thank you so much. What an honor to have you both here. So appreciate the time. Susan Taylor, let's start with you. You started in 1970 at a little thing called Essence, right? A freelance fashion and beauty editor at the time. You later become editor-in-chief for nearly 20 years. Talk to us about building the Essence brand.
Oh my goodness, you know, it was the spirit of the times. We're talking about the edge of the Black Power movement when we were feeling ourselves, knowing our history, our culture, and how beautiful we were. And when Essence came along at a time where we could present a stage on which we could tell our stories, which we could show our beauty, the breadth of Black women's beauty. And it was a time of real empowerment for Black entrepreneurship. Lots of advertising agencies and media organizations grew out of that moment. And it was, you know, a team that was so excited to be there and do something that had never been done before.
And Michelle, let's talk about that social impact that continues, right, to resonate with the audience. It was 55 years ago, and congratulations, you all recently celebrated. This is the cover. Susan Taylor happens to grace the cover here. What a beautiful photo here. And so May 1970 was the first issue. What do you think it is that keeps people so interested?
I mean, you think about our history. We've made progress, but there are systems that are trying to push us back. So I believe that this story, this narrative on all the screens now, right? Because now we have the power to tell our story across multiple genres is still necessary. I just recently Googled and it says 9 million Black women are still looking for mentoring. How is that possible when they have visions now of people that are successful and doing things and likes and followers, but we still have this need? And so if you look in this beautiful magazine, I was really intentional about this moment. Because, you know, you look at Miss Taylor, she walked in the room and I almost got a tear because I said she birthed a movement. Sure. I mean, she was like this thing that seemed untouchable, and this amazing thing she created. So it was about passing the torch.
And I remember, I have to say, growing up, both of my grandparents, they had the plastic covering all over their furniture and everything, but they each had ottomans there, and it would be Essence Jet and Ebony magazine every time I'd go in there without fail. And so I think for so many people it is about being seen, right? And before that saying was even a thing, right? About, oh, I feel seen. But let's talk about Essence Fest, now 30 years old. What was the initial mission when that first started?
It was our anniversary. And it was the 25th, and somebody made an offer and wanted to do a Black music festival. We said, let's do it. And then I thought, you know, we can't, in the second poorest state in the nation, have a festival that a lot of people won't be able to afford a ticket to. So let me create empowerment seminars. Let me bring the magazine alive, make it free and open to the public. And I think that first year I planned it, I don't know, maybe for 500 people, and 3,000 showed up, and it just has kept growing to the hundreds of thousands who come now. So that's what's so beautiful about it. And what I love is that Essence brings peace to New Orleans. It's a very challenged city. And, you know, as far as I know, there's really never been any major incident that was violent or anything that was disruptive, because we bring that spirit. The spirit of Essence.
Give us a sense of what you all are both looking most forward to about this year's Essence Fest.
Well, I'm looking forward to making sure that we capture our stories and our content. As the head of content, I have the power to make Essence Festival of Culture a big content studio. And so I want to capture the stories that matter, not just celebrity and superstars, but everyday people.
This is the home of Essence Cares. After Katrina, I said, you know, we can't go back and do what we've done. We have to deepen our mission and vision and give something to our people who have struggled so much. And this is an opportunity this year to really raise money for what has become the National Cares Mentoring Movement in 58 cities, where we are recruiting mentors, training them, deploying them to the, oh my gosh, the underfunded schools where our children are losing ground and will not be able to imagine the futures that they deserve.
And Michelle, as a Chief Content Officer, you helped to create the theme, We Are Made Like This. Explain what that means and why that timing is so appropriate.
So if anybody knows me, I'm a little girl from Oakland, California, and we have to be made like this. So it's our cultural affirmation as we move into a time that is so necessary to remember who we are, where we came from. One office, one situation does not determine our outcome. And so we are made like this. We are made for times like this, and we will not be silenced. So I'm excited. We're launching our Essence 360 app, which is the next phase of how we're going to serve her fully, with master classes, with wellness information. There might be some dating and some gaming and small businesses, but we're really trying to evolve how we reach her, because we know she spends 68% of her time on her screen. And so we want her to spend it with us.
Thank you so much.
so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Continued
Thank you.
success. Michelle G. Susan Taylor, thank you.
Thank you, Lindsay. We appreciate you. Thank you for the time.
Essence Fest is this 4th of July weekend in New Orleans.